Hi Scorpio and welcome. Happy birthday. This is your solar return time, the most important time of the year for you to prepare for advancements in your life. Before I go on, I have an announcement to make that my other channel, Brothers of the Sword Productions, has another video out, and it actually is about the Sword Brothers and their history. I do a complete translation of their seal that has never been done before, and I connect it to Oak Island and the Knights Templar. It's a long video, but if you follow along with the details, you'll be rewarded with the message. Now you have a really most excellent reading here. The rune that you received was Sowilo. This means sun. This is all about your solar return, and it's telling you that. It's about converting energy into action. And right underneath the Sowilo card is the sun card. You've been asking all of the right questions. And getting all of the right answers, actually. While all the other zodiac signs seem to be spinning their wheels and doing some self-discovery and trying to find new paths to take, you're already home free with that. You're going forward. There's been some dark times for some Scorpios. There's been a lot of shadow time for you. And now you're out in the sun. I know a lot of Scorpios have done some inner spiritual work, and probably receded and became reclusive, but now you're ready to come out into the world. You're having your coming out party. There's going to be some illumination on some things where you draw your attention to. And I think you're drawing your attention to quite a few things now. You're like a kid in a candy store. There's so many things now that you want to do and you want to say. So many adventures now to take. There's going to be even more enlightenment and more aha moments coming up throughout this year. The Minchiati card that you received was your sign, Scorpio. This has fingerprints of Scorpio all over it. This is saying that doors of opportunity are swinging open for you, new discoveries, innovations. But it's also warning you too that this is a time to be pragmatic, prudent, frugal, and make good decisions in the duration of it. Now the overall energy cards are really interesting for this time. You have the Empress and the Nine of Cups, the Wish card. You have emotional satisfaction, feeling fulfillment and some happiness. The Empress is about fertility and about finding earthly pleasures. Really is time to take advantage of them. Tactile, smell, love, and beauty. The Empress oversees the planet Venus, and there's a lot of action going on because Venus has been retrograde now in your sign until November 16th, and then she's going to break out and go direct. And I think there's going to be a division line between that November 16th date. Things are going to bust open after the 16th. She's been in her 40-day recess of hiding. Went from the evening star, and now she's going to be the morning star. This definitely is shining a light on dualities of things, finding balance from the opposing forces. With the Sun card down there and the Sowilo card, there's a portent of potency, power, and possibilities that are opening up for you. Because the card that's right next to the Sun card is the Ace of Cups. A new emotional beginning is being offered to you. This is the big reset button that you're jumping on now. Yeah, there's been some bad things that happened. You have emotionally haven't felt good about some things. But now it's time to turn the page. The tide is turning. The Sun card is going to bring prosperity, abundance. This is all about success, joy of life, inspiration, and finding harmony in the energy of your inner self that connects with the environment around you. This is about eclipsing tribulations. You've already done your sacrificing, your soul searching, your really heavy time of wondering what this is all about. And the cards in the center are the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, another new beginning, but this is for inspiration, creativity, for the spirit, for the experience of it all. But here the Page is more of a warning. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you make the right decisions. You know, you might have a home free kind of feeling about it, but don't get arrogant. Do your homework. Take your time. There's no rush in anything. Pages bring messages and news. They bring ideas too as well. I think you're going to be busting at the seams with some new ideas going through your mind. And here you've got the promise of a new beginning. It's kind of funny, the Ace of Wands has showed up 3, 4 sometimes maybe more in the readings that I've done here for November. There is some new beginnings for everybody, but I think some of the other signs are just starting out, where this new beginning now for you is kind of just a new branch off the tree. The cards next door for your awareness or self-awareness is the Six of Cups and the Two of Wands. Venus now coming back direct. Before the 16th, we were thinking a lot about old times, people that we've known. Actually, we might have even ran into some people that from our past that we just unexpectedly bumped into. Or even they might have sought you out and contacted you. Because this is about past things, past loves, past connections. And here you have the Two of Wands there. This is a card about planning. There's something connecting you between your past and now making your future plans. This is also saying that you're looking over the horizons too for the options and opportunities that are opening up to you. And you're making some recollections about things and your past experiences that are going to benefit you in the future. Now there's always some things that we have to overcome. Every sign had that this month. And here you have the Seven of Swords. You could be escaping something. You could have lost something. Or somebody could be stealing something from you. And it could be really minor. You know, just something that was sitting on your kitchen counter is now gone. But then again, it could be something big, and you have to be very careful, because up above that is the Lover's card. The card about saying to make really good decisions with the relationships that you have. That's where a lot of people stumbled this summer, was over the relationship eclipse that we had at the end of July. You know, I like to say deeds and desires and vice and virtue. But you really have to have your moral compass out when you're making some decisions. You know, do you want to have a one-night stand? Or do you want to find somebody that you can spend your life with? Don't lose yourself obsessively into things that you think should happen. Because I have a feeling there's been a few things going on with Scorpios about that. It's kind of a do-or-die situation for love or for relationships, and it shouldn't be that way. The door should swing both ways. There always has to be compromise. And above the Lover's card is the Three of Wands. You know, you might have been making some plans and had some connection to the past, but now you're going to be launching them. And this is where you have to be careful. Because the card next to the Three of Wands is the Six of Swords. And it's saying that you have to move away from some things that just weren't working out or weren't serving you in your life anymore. This is going from turbulent to tranquil waters. This is a card also that helps with a seamless transition of that. If you go slowly, because you have the Page of Pentacles once again, saying, you know, don't take a lot of risks. Do your homework. Research what you're doing. Make good decisions. Because the very last card is the Fool card. You're embarking on some new self-discoveries. And you have the luck involved in it with the Wish card up there with the Nine of Cups. And the fulfillment of the pleasures with the Empress. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.